busiest international seaway in the world.
The fourth boat that we have seen so far today.
The skipper's trying to position our boat between the container vessel and the rib.
As we have heard all summer, asylum seekers are risking their lives to get to Britain. I wanted to find out why they come here and what life is like in the first few weeks. When asylum seekers get here, they are taken to different parts of the country. I am here in Leeds to meet some of them. They are staying in a hotel nearby, but they have asked us not to reveal exactly where they are. Meet Muhammad from Iran, Abdul Rahman from Syria, and Noor also from Syria. He studied economics and public relations, and during the war, he worked as a paramedic. Noor decided to leave Syria after the regime demanded he join the army.
I haven't even have a thought in the past about leaving my country. I love it, but I had to.
Abdul Rahman fled Syria after his town was bombed. For 2 years, he tried to settle in Turkey, but after his wife was suddenly deported back to Syria, he decided to flee. He told me the UK was the only country he wanted to seek asylum because it has a reputation for being fair to refugees. He crossed Europe and says he experienced many horrors.
طبعا في شخص معنا بالمحاولة السابعة مات بسبب البرد. يعني صرت أخاف من هاي البلدان وخاصة يعني من الشرطة الصليبية والهنغارية لما كانت تمسكنا وتضربنا.
Muhammad is Ahwaz, an oppressed ethnic group in Iran. He helped organize protests and fled after the regime crackdown. After trying to get asylum in Germany for 4 years, he said he was wasting his youth and came to the UK because he believed he would have a better chance here.
كنا 7 ساعات في البحر يعني كانت يعني مغامرة يعني كان خوف يعني واحد يلعب بحياته يعني بين موت وحياة خلاص أطلع لبريطانيا وصلت لبريطانيا.
When Noor arrived here 2 months ago, he thought he would be welcomed as a refugee.
Every single one of these doors is housing asylum seekers.
But he was angry to learn anti-immigrant groups were targeting hotels where asylum seekers are put up.
Yeah, it's a nice room, isn't it? Yeah, it's very nice. And you get it for free.
At the hotels, they tell them, did you pay for your food, for your accommodation? Believe me, you can't imagine the bill we've paid. You can't imagine like you are watching your loved ones just raped, killed, tortured, beheading.
They say they are grateful for the safety. Many asylum seekers are given temporary support in the form of accommodation and food while their cases are being processed, but they are not normally allowed to work.
If you were trapped in the paradise, you're gonna feel like trapped prisoner. It's about the freedom, it's not about the places.
How did he feel about his room?
EU rules, known as the Dublin system, means the UK can send asylum seekers back to EU countries that they have passed through.
وأي شخص اللي يتعدى من الممر من مقابل غرفتي يعني أتخيل اللي شرطة جاية. حتى بالليل ما أنام مرتاح.
Their lawyer says the UK is often their last option. Most of them have traveled through Europe. Why can't they stay in other European countries that are safe and peaceful?
It's certainly the case that sometimes some safe countries have been found to be unsafe. You know, countries that the Home Office assumed were safe, like Greece and Italy, their reception arrangements have been found to be unsafe previously. And even if they were safe, asylum seekers should be treated with some dignity and not treated as something to be passed around between European countries.
Abdul Rahman is able to stay in touch with his wife, who is in northern Syria with his family.
خبرت عن إنجلترا قلت له إنه بلد حلو وآمن وإن شاء الله بحسن بجيبك لعندي وبنعيش حياتنا سوا بنبني مستقبلنا سوا.
يلا لولو.
Noor also has family, and they are in Leeds. 2 uncles and cousins who give him a morale boost. But the Home Office has the right to move asylum seekers anywhere without notice.
No!
And in the last few days, Noor was moved to a room in Newcastle. and he does not have the money to visit his family in Leeds. Boredom can be agonizing as they wait for their cases to be decided, so their surroundings might seem tranquil, but they say they still haven't found peace.